I got on a Swiss newspaper. We are gonna get there. Hello everyone! Welcome to my first video of 2025. As part of my yearly tradition, I think it is just as important to reminisce on the past year and plan for the upcoming year. So today, I'll be sharing with you on how my 2024 went, celebrating both the good, the bad, and the highlights of my year. I have so many great things to look back on in 2024. I'm saving the best for the last, so be sure to watch till the end. But with that being said, I think it's worth mentioning that I wouldn't be able to appreciate the highs if I hadn't gone through the lows, you know? I felt that I've grown so much as an individual, especially after moving to Switzerland, and I attribute it to adulting. Back when I was in Singapore, I was just so used to having my parents doing everything for me. I had to learn many essential skills, such as something as small as learning how to do the groceries, learning how to cook and do household chores, to big girl stuff like finding an apartment, managing my finances, paying bills and taxes. And then there's the cultural aspect where I had to unlearn a lot of things that I thought were normal back in my own country and adapt to the new normal in Switzerland, which can be spoken or unspoken. The first year in Switzerland was really tough, especially the first few months. I felt that I was just constantly on this survival mode where my body couldn't get used to the seasons and I fell sick all the time. Despite learning French for 2 years in Singapore, when I first arrived in Switzerland, I did not understand a word of spoken French. And not being able to speak the language fluently took a huge toll on me. I felt that I had my voice taken away from me, I couldn't communicate with the people, and I couldn't even hold a proper conversation then. So that was really tough. It was a truly isolating and lonely period of my life where I constantly wondered if I had made the right decision, and I was always anxious, and oh my god, I cried so much. Well, technically I still am crying because I'm a crybaby, but this experience have also made me grow such a deep appreciation for my family and friends. I would not be where I am today without their love and support from back home. So this is a reminder to hold your loved one close. And now, back to 2024, I'm in my second year in Switzerland. My French have definitely improved a lot. And I can understand 80% of what people are saying, and I can actually hold a proper conversation. Just a week ago, we were invited to a Christmas Eve dinner with a Swiss family, and we just conversed in French throughout the whole dinner. And they were pretty impressed by my proficiency level in French, and I think that is a win for me. Adulting has also become a second nature to me now. I actually really enjoy cooking. My younger self would be so mind blown if she's seen me now. It's crazy because I hated to do any household chores back then. I can't cook for the life of me, and now I'm just whipping dishes from my head. So that's something to be proud of. And with that, I think I feel much more grounded now, and Switzerland is slowly starting to feel like home as I learn to appreciate beauty around me. 2024 was also full of so many peaceful and small moments that I've learned to appreciate, whether it's watching the sunset, savoring my morning coffee, learning how to be present and just be content with what I have. I learned how to ski for the first time this year. Well, still at the pizza phase, looking forward to upgrade to the French fries, but for someone who sucks at sports, I think it's a pretty good start. I mean, learning new things as an adult is always daunting, but it's always fun and fulfilling when you put yourself out there to learn something new. I have always loved immersing myself in cultural festivals, and 2024 was a really special year where I got to attend the Federal Costume Festival that only happens once every 12 years. I participated in this unique Easter tradition in Zurich where I get to throw 20 cents coin at the kids. I love it. I finally completed the Swiss cheese passport. I celebrated Swiss National Day at Rudley Meadow, the birthplace of Switzerland, and visited the largest chocolate museum. It has been an insane experience. I truly, thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. Even after 2 years of being in Switzerland, I feel like I have barely even scraped the surface of what this country has to offer, and I hope to discover much more in 2025. In terms of travel, I actually went back home after 2 years. It is really heartwarming to be able to see and hug my family and friends, rediscover my home country in a different light, eating all of the good food that I've missed so much. I also took this time to discover Asia a little bit. We went to Bali and Batam for a family vacation. I spent 2 weeks in Bangkok with my girlfriends. It was a very much needed vacation before I come back to Switzerland to celebrate Christmas. So, the top question I get asked the most from everyone is, what am I doing in Switzerland? So, I got on a Swiss newspaper. Okay, we are gonna get there, okay? So, you know how it's crazy that one day you just realize how every small and seemingly insignificant choice have brought you where you are today? My passion for content creation, or specifically making videos on YouTube, have started way back since I was younger. From as far as I can remember, I have always loved documenting my life. I'll make these silly little montages of clips with my friends and family trips and uploads it privately. Nobody sees them except us. Since it's a great passion of mine, it didn't matter if no one watches it because I enjoyed editing and watching my own videos. It's kind of like a visual diary of my life that older me can look back on. When people ask me, I always say, oh, it's just a hobby, you know. I love doing vlogs, and honestly, anything else that comes out of it is a bonus for me. This is actually my 5th year on YouTube, but it was only the recent 2 years that I actually took vlogging seriously. I started uploading publicly on YouTube every single week. I published 42 videos in 2023 and 48 videos in 2024. Which is a win because consistently is not exactly my best trait, but I have committed to it. 2024 was the year that I kickstart my career as a content creator. I finally got monetized on YouTube. Yay! And that turns my lifelong passion into the start of a career that I have always dreamt to be in. Can you imagine getting paid to do something that you love? It's crazy to me. Younger me would be so freaking proud. 2024 was also the year I overcame my fear of public speaking, where I started a brand new series of heart-to-heart talk where I discuss matters that are close to my heart. And I feel that I have changed a lot compared to 2023, where in the beginning, I constantly felt the need to show only the pretty sides of my life and hide away the not so pretty parts of it. Maybe also because due to the nature of how social media generally is. But you know what? In 2024, I realized that there's no fun in that. You know, like I don't want to do that anymore because life is all about the ups and downs. I don't want my content to be just a highlight reel of my life, but more of like a reflection of my life. I want to be able to laugh at myself for all the silly mistakes I've made. I want to talk about the reality of moving abroad that nobody talks about. I want my content to show that life is just not about the rainbows and butterflies, but it's also about the rain and the storm. I want to be real and relatable and build a supportive community. And with that being said, I started my new Instagram page, Yvette in Switzerland, 1 year ago. I started from 0 to now almost 50,000. My YouTube channel have also grown from just 200 subscribers to almost 10k. My TikTok grew from perhaps 10 people to now almost 30k. That's just so insane to me. Honestly, numbers are such a foreign concept to me. To me, in my head, 100 people is already a lot. Like, if you just imagine a room full of 100 people who are here for you and genuinely wants to listen to what you have to say on stage or give you like 100 thumbs up, that's just so crazy to me. My family and friends have also caught on and they were asking me like, oh my god, what did you do? You grew so much. I work hard, okay? Your girly pop has worked her ass off for this year, okay? With the power of social media, I have also decided to start my own community, Sisterhood Abroad, a warm and inclusive space for expats and Swiss locals, for meetups in the different Swiss cities. Truth to be told, I have so much fear in starting this because it has always been something that has been there at the back of my mind, but I never really acted on it until recently. And now that I actually did that, I wondered, why did I not start it earlier? It's just so heartwarming to see strangers become a support system, building connections that remind us we are never truly alone on this journey. Like I mentioned in the beginning, the first year of moving abroad is really tough, like really tough. And I kind of wish that I had someone who could provide that kind of support or guidance for me back then. This is me trying to be that someone for others. That's the exact reason why I created Sisterhood Abroad. I hope to create a community where everyone feels at home. It's a place for those who are seeking solace, new friendships, or just a sense of belonging. The most rewarding part of my career in 2024 was that my story got picked up by a local newspaper called La Tribune de Genève about my journey as a video creator in Switzerland. It's my first time getting on the newspapers and it was a very surreal and proud moment for me, getting my passions validated by the press. After the article was published, I am actually starting to get recognized on the streets. During the weekend of L'Escalade, which is Geneva's largest festival of the year, if you haven't seen it, you need to put this on your Swiss bucket list. I absolutely love it. Anyways, I digress. So, I was just doing my usual thing, filming and everything, and just as I was about to run off to my next location, someone said to me, "Hey, bravo Latik!" congratulating me on my feature in the Swiss newspaper, and my mind just went blank. I just managed to blurt out like, "Oh, merci beaucoup," before running off. I feel kind of bad. Thinking back, I should have stayed and have a conversation a little bit, but it's my first time being recognized on the streets, so I didn't really know how to react except saying thank you. And then during the grand parade of L'Escalade, a Japanese lady said to me in the crowd, she said she watched my YouTube videos and she's so happy to see me there, and she introduced me to her really cute family. It was just so wholesome. For L'Escalade, it's such a huge event, literally the entire Geneva is there. Yeah, it's possible that I could get recognized, but getting recognized at random train station, that is kind of wow. So I was on my way home from my Sisterhood Abroad meetup in Bern and I had to change a train in Lausanne. I was just, minding my own business, walking along the platform when a girl actually said, "Hey, you're Yvette, right? I follow you on Instagram." And we actually spent the entire train journey, it's about 1 hour plus from Lausanne to Geneva, just chatting about life and everything. So that was really nice. Another instance, I was at Geneva train station and a gentleman came up from behind me and asked me like, "Are you the one who manages the Instagram account Yvette in Switzerland?" And I'm like, yes, I'm Yvette. He was so sweet about it. He told me he had to come and say hi to me because he loved my content, and thank you for sharing such nice things about my country. Your content is very positive and it benefits many people with all the travel recommendations. And I'm like, that is so cute. That's so nice. Ended up chatting at the platform for a good, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, I love connecting with people, and every single person I've met so far, whether it's through the Sisterhood Abroad meetups or just randomly in real life, it's unbelievable how nice everyone is. It is the moments like that that made me feel like, oh my god, my efforts have all paid off. Do y'all ever think about how crazy it is that you could just move to a different country and live a completely different life? You have the power to meet new people, find your new happy places, and choose a new lifestyle. And this serves as a reminder to me that you always have a freedom to begin again, to start your life from scratch. Thank you all so much for being so incredibly encouraging in my journey here in Switzerland. Most importantly, thank you for supporting my dreams. It means the entire world to me. And with that being said, I will continue to work hard and share more new adventures with you this year. I am super excited to see what 2025 have in store for me. Happy New Year and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!